The security guard stops him and says, "You can't enter without wearing a mask." The man, who is actually the company owner, replies, "I'm really sorry, I actually forgot to bring one. I'll just go back and get it." The security guard stops him and picks up a mask, saying, "I have an extra one. Here, you can take it." The man takes the mask, thanks him, and says, "This company doesn't give out free masks, right?" The guard replies, "Oh, it's just in case of emergencies." The man thanks the security guard again. Then he walks a few yards away and looks back at him. Just then, a disabled girl arrives. The security guard notices her and goes to help, saying, "Oh, your shoe seems to have come off," and helps her put it back on. Seeing his kind behavior, the boss becomes very impressed and heads to his office. Inside the office, the assistant comes in and says, "Good morning, boss. Here are the documents." The boss asks, "That person downstairs, the new employee, did he just start working here?" She replies, "Yes, boss." The owner asks, "Is there anything you'd like to discuss about him? I just noticed that he works really well and seems very kind. I wanted to compliment him." She says, "Yes, but I heard that he used to run a chemical company. But sadly, he lost everything and went bankrupt. He even had to sell his house and car to help a friend." The boss says, "A chemical company, huh? All right, please call him to see me." The assistant says, "Yes, boss," and leaves. A little later, she brings the security guard to the office. The boss says, "Please have a seat." The guard sits and says, "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize earlier that it was you." The boss replies, "That's all right. You did your job very well." The boss continues, "The reason I asked to see you today is because I have something I'd like your help with. Our company just received a new product and I'd like you to help introduce it." The guard says, "A new product? You want me to introduce it?" The boss tells the assistant, "Please bring the product in." She replies, "Yes, sir," and brings in a few bottles of perfume, placing them on the table. The boss says, "Please take a look at this perfume set and give us your thoughts." The guard nods and says, "All right." He smells the first perfume and explains, "The first scent is of freshly brewed tea, then it transitions into jasmine and orange blossom. This perfume gives off a mysterious feeling." He then describes the other two perfumes perfectly as well. The company owner claps for him and says, "You're very talented. I really didn't misjudge you." The guard says, "These perfumes are top quality. They must be quite expensive, right?" The owner replies, "Yes, you're right. That's exactly why I'm assigning you to handle this project." Surprised, the guard asks, "You want me to manage the project?" The boss says, "I heard that you used to own a chemical company, and you clearly have great ability. You understand our products very well. I'm confident you'll do an excellent job." The guard says, "But I've failed before." The boss replies, "Life is a long journey. One failure doesn't define you. In fact, people who have fallen before are often the most experienced ones. A kind and capable person like you will definitely achieve success." The guard says, "Since you've given me this opportunity, I'll do my best with all my effort." The boss shakes his hand and says, "Then I'm happy to work with you." The guard thanks him. Did the company owner make the right decision? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.